Jealousy is one of those emotions we don't like to admit we feel. The moment it comes up, we either suppress it or we judge ourselves for it. But what if I told you that jealousy is not actually the problem at all? In many cases, jealousy is simply information. It's showing you something about yourself. In psychology, there's something called as social comparison theory. Okay, it basically explains that we naturally compare ourselves to others, especially in areas that matter to us. So the truth is, you don't feel jealous of everything. You feel jealous of specific things about a specific person, okay, that actually hold deep meaning in your life. Let's try to understand this a little deeper now. Imagine you see someone speaking very confidently and expressing themselves freely, and something inside of you suddenly starts to feel uncomfortable. On the surface, it may look like I don't like how they're showing off, or this feels too much, or accent bahut fake raha, and all such thoughts may come up. But if you pause and get really honest with yourself, very often what's underneath is, I wish I could show up like that, right? Let's take one more example. You see somebody of your own age, growing financially, doing well in their career, moving ahead faster than you expected, and it triggers something inside of you. Now, the mind might immediately say this is unfair, or maybe they just got lucky. But if you sit with that feeling and quietly notice a quieter truth, I also want that kind of a growth for myself, right? So, even in terms of relationships, when you see someone being loved, appreciated, chosen, and something in you starts to feel heavy or slightly uncomfortable, it's easy, to make it about them. But many a times it's actually pointing to a desire within you to experience that kind of, connection. Maybe you were craving that kind of a deep connection with someone, right? So instead of pushing jealousy away or labeling it as something negative, what if you started using it as awareness? So next time you feel it, just pause for a moment and gently ask yourself, what exactly about this person is affecting me? What am I seeing it in them that a desire for myself? And stay with that answer without judgment. Okay, you'll notice something very interesting, and the emotion, actually begins to start to shift. From comparison, it gets to clarity, from discomfort to maybe direction, right? So, because jealousy in its true form is not about hating somebody else, it's about recognizing a part of you that is ready to be expressed. And when you begin to see it in this way, you stop asking, why do they have it? And instead, you start asking, what's this showing me about what I want? Right? And that shift is where your growth begins. If this made you reflect on something, just observe it next time it comes up. You don't have to fix it, you don't have to get upset about it. Okay, awareness itself is powerful, and this awareness itself will give you that direction to move ahead. All the very best.